All right, here we go. I hope my wife has her pants on. Let me check.
Oh.
Let me check.
Fuel transition. We're live, PogChamp.
We're live. We are definitely live. All right, we're gonna go for a walk and come back.
Wonderful.
Bye.
You're going?
Going for like a 90-minute walk or so.
Bye.
Oh wait, I thought my shoes were here. Oh, they're right there. Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to come back.
Are you gonna be in the studio?
I have to go to the studio early.
Okie doke. Oh, I have my keys, so we're good. Sorry, honey. Sam, I can't take you right now. I forgot to put my shoes on. My muddy shoes. These are so gross.
Did Doris paint the stuff on the walls there?
About half of it. The other half is gallery stuff that we've collected over the years. Yeah. I just should do another house tour probably because the dog wants outside. You can hear her. She's like pawing at the door. She's like, "You're leaving me." I could probably take her.
Sun is shining there.
Shining? Yes, it is. You know what? I could probably take the dog. Should I take the dog? Should we take her? I mean, I just need to grab a thing for poop. We're not going to go for very long, I guess. She's like asking to come.
Yay, take it.
Doris, you think the dog can make it for like 60 minutes if I go for a walk?
60 minutes?
How about I do a half a thing and then drop her off?
Maybe.
Where's her? Do you have her thing?
A hole in his shoe. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, everybody laughs at the hole in my shoe. I'm sorry. Yeah, you want to come? Yeah, she does. She definitely wants to come. All right. All right, but if we're gonna do this, I gotta organize it better because she's gonna be. I have to have both hands for her, man. So I put you all on my chest here.
Look at you have to tighten the harness.
I know. I want to get like that.
Hold up a minute.
Hold up a minute.
Video quality is outstanding.
Outstanding video quality. Thank you. I'm working hard at it. I do have TTS on for everybody for now. Sorry if that's annoying, but hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Does that have the required like tools for the poop and everything?
Yes, the bag's on there.
Alrighty. All right, yeah, we're going for a walk. Come on. We haven't done this in a while. Why do you have to go potty? You know, there's lots more fun stuff outside of our yard. What are you doing? All right, let's do this. You know what? We'll do one-ish. You know what, Sam? I'll take you someplace you haven't been before. How about that? How about I take you someplace you've never been before, Sammy? Okay? I'll take you somewhere you haven't been before, then we'll come back. And then we'll keep walking for another while.
Beautiful day there.
It is. It's a great day. It's a phenomenal day. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at the squirrel. She sees that squirrel. She'll take off. You see the squirrel running? So you guys saw me working on the schedule, right? Y'all saw me doing that. Will you just stop pulling? You don't do that with Mom, with Doris. No, chill. Stay by me. Good girl. She gets so excited. I want to go faster. I want to go faster.
It's okay.
Yeah. So the schedule thing, I'm gonna.
I am enjoying this walk.
Oh yeah, it's. I do too. I enjoy these walks like crazy. Good girl, Sammy. Good girl. We're gonna go on our kind of like short little thing. It does go through the other apartments. It's kind of more visually interesting to see. I got kind of a late start today, so I started at 7. I was starting at 5 yesterday, but today we got kind of a late start, so we didn't catch all the people running off to work and school and stuff, which is kind of fun to see. Everybody's already settled into their day, and I'm just the old guy, like walking around, settle into my day too eventually here. Are you smelling the cat? There were so many cats here yesterday, Sam. She can smell them. She's like, there was something here. You gonna pee on that too, or are you gonna poop on that? Can't decide. She has to pee where all the other dogs have peed. She's like, this is where all the cool dogs are peeing. I'm gonna pee here too. I think that's so weird that she does that. That's so crazy. She peed there too. It's like, you don't have any pee left. Stupid dog. Not stupid, but.
It's a calm place. I can hear the birds singing.
Yep. It is pretty calm. It is. North Carolina. It's pretty calm right now, especially. We're going to get paired by traffic and it'll get a little crazier for a bit.
They mark their territory.
Yes, they do mark their territory. She definitely does. It's funny though, because she like marks her territory where other dogs have marked their territory. It's like, oh, this is your territory? How about I make it my territory now? Which I don't get. It's like she doesn't mark the places where no one else has peed. She only marks the places where everybody else has peed. She's like, I want to do that. She's obsessed. She's obsessed with smelling all the other dogs' pee. You got to poop or pee? You haven't decided what you want to do yet. I see. All right. Well, she's going to do her business, it looks like. All right. Now, I'm going to be here. You know what? You got to chill out. Hey. Wait. I'm sorry you have to see this. Look away. Actually, I'll turn the camera away if you don't want to see poop. Poop is not really fun to watch. Sammy, come here. I mean, there's really no way to avoid this, so I'll just turn it this way so you don't see. Here.
It's
Stop.
a way to communicate, to say to others' dogs, I was here.
I know. It's like doggy internet. It's like doggy social media. Doggy social media. You didn't have to see the poop because the poop is not fun to see. Sam, let's go this other way. You've never been this way before. I know you think we're going to go this way, but we're not. We're going to go a different way. I'm just wrapping up the poop. Give me a sec. Wrapping up the poop. Wrapping up the poop. Good news, she has regular poop again. Stop pulling. You know better than that. Oh, God, it makes me so angry when she does that. She thinks she can get away with it with me. She doesn't do that with anybody else, just me, because I'm nice. People take advantage of you, or dogs, when you're nice to them. Like, oh, he's not going to do anything. You already marked. You got anything left? Sorry. You got to hold some back in the tank there, girl. There's like a doggy play place. There's a doggy play place. That's designed specifically for you. I don't even know if you're going to use it. You want to try it? I don't think you like it, though. Do you want to try the doggy play place? Do you want to try it? We've never been in there. I think that's the first time. Do you want to try it? I mean, for like a few seconds. Let's try it. See if she likes it. You want to go play? Wait, come here. Come here. Come here. Go. Ready, go. I guess she kind of likes it. Good girl. Go. 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 Doggy play place. I can't play with you. Go. Go. I don't have anything to play with you. Run. Ready, go. Go. Don't hit your head. Ready, go. She's like, oh my God, there's so many doggies here. There are so many dogs to smell here. Ready, go. Hey, Sam, jump right here. Jump through here. Ready? Come here. Ready? Come through here. No, I got too many things to do. How about come up here? You want to come up here? Hey, go up here. Come up here. Come here. Come here. She's like, no, I just want to smell. Hey, did you eat something? You stupid dog. She does that sometimes. She'll eat shit and then she gets sick. She ate something. She tries to sneak it. Did you see it? She tries to sneak it because she knows she's getting in trouble, so she tries to sneak it so I won't see. She's like, oh my heck, there's so many dogs here. All right, are we done? All right, are you bored now? You want to go do something else? You want to go do something else? Have you smelled every possible inch of this place that you're interested in? You know what?
Sniffing dog poop is like humans scrolling social media smiley face.
It is. Smelling dog poop is like social media. It's like, who was here? What are they doing here? What are they doing here? You know, think about it. If you believe in like reincarnation or something, and you're like, I'm gonna come back to this earth. I'm gonna be a dog because I want to have a really awesome nose, and I want other people to pick my poop up. Hey, look, there's another doggy. There's another doggy. Let me say hi. You just say hi. How are you? Is she friendly? Sam will just go crazy because she likes to play so much. I think that's the first time we've ever gone into the play place. It's okay, Sammy. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh my God. Calm down. I know you met somebody. You met somebody. That was fun, huh? Was that fun? You met someone. You met somebody. You want to go over here where the bunnies are? I know. She likes over here because it smells like bunnies. You've seen the bunnies on our walks, right? Has anybody seen them? Like tons of bunnies. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. No, you don't touch that bread. I think this has been a plenty fun walk for her. Not so fun for me. You have no pee left. Sorry to tell you. You gotta ration it next time. Nice motorcycle. I just realized I don't want to walk that way anyway because it's super duper hot. It's all in the sun and it's getting hot already. It's 9 o'clock. It's already like 80 degrees. Got that walk yesterday. It was a blast. I'm gonna go back there. I don't know if I have time tonight, but I might have time to go back tonight. Will you stop pulling? Hey, heel. Yes, there's squirrels in the trees. Yep, there's squirrels in the trees. Do you see them? Yeah. What? You can't get the squirrels? I want to get the squirrels. There's another dog trapped in a room like you.
Hello, people.
Hello. Do. What? What are you pulling so hard for? Oh my God, you have to see this. What is it? You're gonna mark that? Seriously? You have nothing left to mark with, girl. You need to save your pee next time. Don't just pee everything out on the first one. Like, save some. Come on.
I live at the south of Brazil, so here is a cold day, full of clouds.
Oh, look, it's a
No
little
sun
cute
like the day
birdie.
you have. Ha ha ha.
Is it pretty cold? Yeah. I bet it's like all reverse, right? Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna stream when it gets cold again. I'm bound to determine if I can stream in a harsh climate, you know, like a rainstorm. I can stream when it gets cold here. It doesn't get really intense in North Carolina.
It is.
Yeah, it doesn't get intense in North Carolina until the hurricanes hit. And the hurricanes kind of make it crazy. This is a beautiful day today, though. All right, we're done, hon. You're like all tired anyway. You know you are. Come on.
Rob, what time do you wake up? I watched you streaming earlier today.
Yeah, I wake up about. Lately, I've been waking up about. Today I woke up 6:30. I woke up at 5 regularly. I'm trying to get back on a regular sleep schedule. That's garbage, Sam. Go ahead and send her home. There you go.
Is she done?
She's done. She had fun. She marked
Oh,
everything.
Is it painted? Why is there something in
I
there?
don't know. It's kind of weird.
I think the thing fell off or something. You can't
Yeah.
see through it anymore.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
She had fun. The dog was all happy.
Woo.
I could probably turn on the IRL map. This is something new. This is something new I just added. If you go to, I used to have an overlay and I got rid of it because it was kind of annoying. But let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna walk pretty fast here because I want to get kind of a workout in. There we go. All right, so go to Bang Map if you want to see where I am. I know it seems dangerous, but it's kind of fun. This is a thing I just learned about from some other IRL streamers.
Map.
Oh, you did it? I did it too, sorry.
You're awesome in all the ways. Asterisk. I want to wake up at 5 a.m. too, but I'm a little messy with my night schedule.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, that's kind of what I was talking about. Is I have kind of changed over the years. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this mounted so my hands are free. That's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. Yep. I get up at 5 just because that's kind of my schedules. But then the thing is after I go for a long run or walk or something like that, I kind of need a nap usually. So I do take a couple of naps, 1 or 2 naps during the day. Usually not too long. It really depends on how much I did. And then I work when I'm fresh. I work right after the nap. Like when I wake up, I get a lot of
The
work done.
map thing is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The map
Oh,
thing,
that's super cool.
isn't that cool? And again, people worry about me doxing myself and stuff, and you know what? I'm already a public figure. You could easily find my location. So a lot of other IRL streamers are doing this. Also, it's particularly interesting when we get to the lakes or when I get lost. Y'all can help me get unlost. We went to by the airport last night. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do our regular route today. The route that I've been doing since the beginning. If you can hear those screams, it's from the children inside of the Children's Learning Center right there. They're like screaming like crazy today.
What's the red line on the map? Was it an earlier walk?
Yep. Yeah, you can click on past routes and it'll take you to the ones that I did before. I think it records historically all the ones that are there. Although I haven't been automatically publishing my VODs, so I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't know about whether I should automatically publish them or not, because it's actually your only line of defense when you're out streaming if you do something stupid and you stream something you shouldn't. And it's so many lessons you have to learn about when you do IRL streaming, like little things, like over time, it's almost like a build-up, you know, like all the things you have to learn not to do when you're just regular streaming on a desktop, and then all the stuff you have to do when you do IRL stuff. I've learned so many lessons the hard way. You know, so make sure you have multi-monitor setup, make sure you only stream that one monitor, make sure it's not your default monitor. You know, you get to know the applications that will like dock stream keys. I don't know how many times I've had to change my stream keys or my GitHub tokens because, you know, I just go through it the hard way. But, and one of those lessons is you will, I guarantee you, if you get into IRL streaming, you will definitely stream something like a credit card number or something like really bad, right? Like somebody, you'll capture somebody on a stream, they'll threaten to sue you or something. I've had it happen, nobody threatened me, but some people might have, you know, they got pretty mad. So sometimes you have to like kill that video really fast. And I found out a technique that if you...
I'm less concerned about your location. I appreciate your streaming content and have learned a lot from you, for which I will be eternally grateful, Rob.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for saying so. I mean, I still have a lot to learn myself, you know. It's kind of like we're all on this thing together. We're all learning this journey together. I feel like I don't know, I missed the boost just because my sons were in town. They haven't seen them in 5 years, 6 years. So that was really fun to see them. We streamed all of that too. I gotta break out those highlights before they get saved off. We went to the sushi place. So yeah, I'm making a schedule. The Twitch schedule, I go back and forth with the Twitch schedule. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Bottom line, I think the Twitch schedule is kind of bad because it's not like a calendar. You can't like view it like a calendar. So I won't be using it anymore. I switched over to the Google Calendar again. I think for IRL streaming, that's much more valuable because, I mean, seriously, you know, it's like you want to be able to stream. Like my wife has these art gallery showings coming up next week, so I can put that on the calendar. If somebody wants to look ahead and say, "Oh, when is Rob going to Asheville? I don't want to miss that," you know. Or when is Rob going to go to the beach and surf? Or when is he, you know? It's like it's not a weekly occurrence. It's like it seems like the Twitch schedule that they made. It doesn't take into account IRL things. In fact, if I had something to talk about...
Were you with Sam, or was another dog? Shocked face.
That was Sam. That was Sam, but I'm not with her right now. I put her back because she had her fun time. She got to smell all those other dogs. She had a good morning. She really doesn't need much, you know. But she does need to get out. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I can't believe it's only 9 o'clock though. It's so hot. Gotta get in the shade here. I haven't skated yet with the new rig, with the new IRL rig. I haven't done that yet.
Where are you going now?
I'm doing my normal route. So there's a couple of trails that I just walk on, or roads. And anybody who's watched me for any amount of time will immediately recognize it. So we cross the street up here and we go down to the lake and sit on the patio on the deck and then turn around and come back. I know it's boring, but it gives me a chance to answer questions and stuff and talk out what I'm going to do for the day at work and scheduling and all that. So yeah, good stuff. This is the River Highway. Right here is a kind of a landscape materials storage. Bark dust, they call it. Do you guys have bark dust in other countries? I'm curious. Do y'all have bark dust in other countries? You know what bark dust is? They chop up trees and yeah, it'll be pretty light traffic still. I think a lot of people take this entire week off, so we'll probably see more boats on the lake than usual this week today.
I don't know what it is.
Bark dust. Bark dust is when they grind up a tree and then they use it for covering, land covering and stuff in America. It's called bark dust. B-A-R-K dust. That reminds me, how many internationals do we have right now? I mean, I put this new extension to kind of tell the viewership, and more than half of the people that watch the stream are
Bark
not.
dust isn't really a thing where I am.
It's
I'm
not.
in southern Ontario.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I mean, there's trees up there, so. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the thing every place I've lived in the States. You know, people use it for landscaping, keeps the weeds down and stuff. It's actually bad for the trees. It's bad. They've found out that putting bark dust around the base of a tree is really bad for it. But they do it anyway. I mean, that's what my wife does. So, I trust her. Yeah, but I'm one of the things I want to put on the schedule, I know it's ambitious, but I really, really want to get my teaching English as a foreign language certificate. It's called the TEFL. I actually want that more than my Kubernetes certificate. I do. I want it more.
I'm from Chile.
You're from Chile? Yeah, we've got a lot of internationals. And I love it. I love having all the internationals.
I'm from the Netherlands.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so this is a lake community. You can see it from the map. If you go bang map, you can see where we're at. This lake community suburb in North Carolina is super beautiful. It's kind of upper middle class, you know, socio-economically. It's not
Brazil here.
You're still here. Yeah, so in Brazil. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, yeah, I've noticed a lot of people. I actually think we have some military. I've had comments from people who might be stationed overseas. I've had a few comments from people over the years that have said, oh, good old America, you know. And because, you know, they don't get a chance to see suburbs and stuff and wooded areas. I mean, look at how beautiful. I mean, this state is so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful states in the union as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they're all beautiful. They all have their own thing, you know. But it's just so gorgeous. Especially in the spring. It'll get kind of unbearable in August when it gets hot and muggy and all the bugs have not died off yet. Everything dries out. It's not as fun, but right now it's just absolutely gorgeous. Especially in the shade. It's a little hot in the sun. I really, really want to show America off. If I have one wish, it is to get in my Subaru.
I was Googling and apparently here the bark dust is also used.
Oh, it is? They use the bark dust there? Interesting. It just depends on where you go. So like, you see the base of all these trees, that's all pine needles and bark dust. The pine needles is another thing they'll do. They'll gather up, people will buy like a half ton of pine needles and then they'll lay down the needles as a ground covering, you know. Our friendly dog is mad that he didn't see me. He always says hi every time I go by. Such a nice day. Beautiful day. God, that tree got swacked. That tree right there.
I see a lot of mulch around here, but never bark dust.
mulch, bark dust. I think they interchange those words sometimes. They're probably not the same thing, I would guess, but I hear people use the same words a lot for what appears to be the same thing, you know. Oh, such a nice day. And it looks like they just paved that. Should we do our test? I kind of want to do our test. Maybe another day. There's a place, if we take a right up here, there's a place in here that has, it's like a total dead zone. And I'm running 3 modems right now. So I always go there to see if I can stream it. I used to do it with the gimbal and the phone, and there's like a no way. I went there once with 2 modems and it was really sketch. And I think 3 modems, it might be doable. And then I can do 4 modems if I do a tether on my phone if I have to. So, all that stuff you learn about.
My dad was recognized by the dogs on the blocks where we lived in. When he walked, all the dogs came outside to greeting him. Was too funny because he knew all the dogs' names.
Wow. They remember you. My son in Canada is back there now, but when he was here, he hadn't been here for like 2 years. And Sam immediately recognized him. She was like jumping on him. She was about...
Happy 1 Encore, Jaja Jaja, that's awesome.
They have good memories, man. Animals have great memories. She would not stop jumping on him. She was like, oh my God, you're back, you came back. And she immediately recognized him. You know what I think it is? Because, you know, if you just saw him, you would have a hard time recognizing him, but it's because she could smell him. She smelled him and, oh my God, yes, it's definitely him. You know? It was crazy. She about knocked him over. She was so excited. They remember you. So peaceful. Ooh, it's a cardinal. I love cardinals. There's lots of cardinals in North Carolina.
I'm told that even in humans, the memories associated with the sense of smell are pretty strong.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe that's why dogs remember so well, is because their memories associated with smell.
Beautiful scenery on this road.
Yes, it is. It's totally beautiful. And right now there's not a lot of traffic. You can just take it in. It just makes me feel so happy to be here. You know? I should change this to an ASMR. Seriously, it's like so peaceful. I have to admit, I don't want to discourage anyone from asking questions, but on a couple of these walks, I've been kind of in the zone, outdoorsy, and somebody asked me a question about Kubernetes and like jarred me back out of my fantasy. And I'm like, oh, that's right.
Sounds are beautiful.
Yeah. Most of the people here know me because they see me walk around a lot. I'm that old, you know, semi-retired guy. I'm not retired at all, but I'm imagining what they think. I'm like, oh, that's that retired guy who walks around and records everything. I'm so excited about that new Normandy road we just discovered last night. It's even longer than this trail, and it's even more beautiful. Plus there's an airstrip there, like a private airstrip. I mean, this is right here is like the perfect weather, because it's overcast. It's sunny, so it's warm, but it's got shade, you know, and it's light breeze. It's so fragrant. It smells so good. My allergies are finally dying down, thank God. So I'm gonna do more of this. Yeah, so I got the schedule done this morning. I got it started anyway. Got it switched over. I deleted the Twitch schedule and replaced it with the Google one. Here's the Lions. Anybody remember the Lions? It's become kind of a common thing. Let's go down here and turn around. Down to the lake and turn around. I don't want to do the whole loop right now. I could though. I could run the
Pure
battery.
air and the sound of the breeze through the trees. Birds singing is wonderful.
Oh, isn't it? It is. It's so good. I mean, people take medicine to feel this way, you know? Or drugs. I do believe it's like a drug. It's like filling your body with dopamine. There's all the America fans. America. I do love America. I'm hard on America a lot when I talk about it, but I love this country. I do love it. You know, so many countries I think have such amazing beauty. They're all unique in a different way. And it's so easy to find the fault with the country, and especially politically, you know. But if you look at the country as being another section of the earth someplace where people live, I think it kind of changes how you see things, you know. It's one of the reasons I like travel and tourism, because it kind of breaks those barriers down, like really, really a lot, you know. When you start to interact with the people, even in your own country, and you talk about what they like and, you know, what they like to do in their spare time or why, I just feel like it just is very, very centering. And you know, I need to do that because I get all us and them about stuff all the time, you know. I think it's a human nature to get tribal. Somebody doesn't believe the way you do, and you think it's dangerous for society, whether it be tabs versus spaces or abortion rights, you know. God knows I do that a lot. We all do, to some degree. I'm going to pass the chickens here on the left. I've definitely got this.
There's beautiful place everywhere. Sometimes we are not with the mindset to see that.
Yeah.
We are thinking on economy, work, everyday problems, so
Yep.
the nature is there but we are not able to look at it.
Exactly. Exactly. Even in New York City. I love the hustle and bustle of New York City. It's one of my favorite places to go. There's people that hate it. But you go to Central Park and you have this peaceful moment in the middle of the whole thing, you know. But I like the hustle and bustle. One of my favorite pastimes was to go back to New York at Christmas and just sit in a coffee shop and work, because it's just bursting with ambition and motivation. Everybody's there, they're working hard. Most of the people in New York aren't from New York. They go there but just to kind of, you know, test their ability to make it. And you know, you get that. One of the reasons I want to go to Paris, I haven't been there yet, is because it's got a totally different vibe. Or anywhere, even, you know, Saudi Arabia, or Darfur, or Australia, or New Zealand. I mean, there's just so many amazing places. And the fact that we can even visit those other places on our Earth is just a miracle all by itself. I mean, a lot of people will never have the money to do it, but the fact that we can even do it, the fact that you can get on a 14-hour flight and complain the whole way.
The city is not the natural place for the human being, is something against human nature.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't maybe it's because I've always been able to go to the country and the city. You know, if I live there all the time every day. There's a bird there. A couple birds just watching. When I was a river guide on the Idaho main fork of the Salmon River, you can look that up. We had a landlord from New York come down. He was on my boat, and they were completely blown away by the open spaces. In fact, it scared them. It scared them. I had a guy I worked with, Steve, from New York. His wife, she's passed on now, but she was the same way. She was uncomfortable when she didn't have buildings all around her, because she hadn't been exposed to open spaces very much her whole life. She'd been mostly raised in the city. You know, it does make you wonder if there's a sci-fi. It's really bad sci-fi, but there's a sci-fi about these kids that are raised. They're literally raised in test tubes. They're born test tubes, and then they raise them inside of an exact replica of the spaceship that they're going to go in for 60 years or until they die, and then raise multiple generations of kids. And they raise them that way because they want them to be used to it. They want them to, that's the only thing they've ever known. They want them to be that close to it. They don't want them to know what they're leaving behind with the big open spaces and stuff. It's an interesting kind of dystopian idea, but I thought I would go for it. We'll just do a little bit of sun here. This guy, he's not out today, but he's almost always out doing his lawn. I don't think maybe 60% of the time he's out doing his lawn, even on the weekday.
I would like most live there where you are than an apartment in Manhattan. My mental health and the pressure of the cost of living in Manhattan wouldn't support it.
Yeah.
There's people that mentally can afford that, but the cost is too high.
Probably, yeah. My wife is fond of telling me, she goes, because she lived there, right? She's like, you think you like it? I'm like, and she did love it, but she goes, it's not what you think. Because I've got this kind of, tourist idea of what it would be like to live in a tiny little box, for my whole life. I will tell you, having to buy your groceries from a bodega instead of going to a big, supermarket was really weird to me. That was the first thing that was really weird. And so many New Yorkers eat out every day because it's just too problematic to buy the groceries and everything and then cart them up to their house to cook a meal at home. It's really hard. But uh-oh, somebody knocked the sign down. Does that mean it got knocked down, or does that mean it's for sale? Or does that mean it fell over? That's interesting. Why is the sign down? It looks like it might have fallen out. There's a Cujo dog over here, but the fence is intact. We checked it.
Oh, another beautiful day.
Yeah, another
Wow.
beautiful day. Very, very beautiful day. Yeah.
Can you go to the left?
I am going to the left. That's where I'm going. It's kind of overgrown though. God, look at all these natural flowers. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? These bees are buzzing to each of the flowers.
Is the lake there?
Yep.
Paul?
Yep.
Oh my.
I actually know the people who made the decks.
Never seen.
Yeah, I come down here all the time.
I live in the Raleigh-Durham area.
Oh, really?
NC is beautiful. That biome. This spot less than 3.
Yeah. Oh,
What a view.
It's overgrowing so fast though. I can't believe how fast all the growth. I'm glad I wore my shoes and my pants. I can't look at how fast it's growing over.
Do you jump when I press spacebar?
I kind of could. I could clean my shoes here.
Are the camera settings?
We're on linear right now. Is that Timon?
Like that.
Yeah, we're camera setting.
On purpose.
What are you talking about? What does it look like? Does it look weird? Let me look. I can't really see anything. Does it look weird? Let me look.
It looks unreal,
Yeah, this is
great. Peaceful.
It's very peaceful right now. This is exactly how it
Catches
looks.
the vibe.
Yes, it does. It does catch the vibe. I moved it to linear. It was wide last time, and I think it was a little. I think it took people out of the moment a little bit. Oh, you see the fish here? There's fish and tadpoles swimming around in the water. I can see them. I'm sticking my feet in the water.
Do people swim in that lake?
Oh yeah. I can't. This just like yesterday, there were tons of boats on it and everything. The lake is not clean. I mean, what is that? Oh, there's a turtle over there. You can't see. You can see just the face of a turtle. There's like a little ripple. There's like a little ripple, and there's a turtle with his face in the air. It's either a turtle or a snake.
Water must be cold.
No, it's not actually. It's already starting to get balmy. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna show
It
you.
needs organic flash lamps
Yeah.
for nights.
Yeah, I do need to get an organic flash lamp. I'll have to try that. Oh God, right here is perfect though. Oh my God, it feels so good. I do this all the time. The lady next to me knows me. It's so comfortable to do this. I swear, I wish everybody could do it. It's kind of like the day. This lake was crazy because everybody was on holiday, you know. They're kind of gone. I clean my shoes.
Not like they wouldn't like to do it.
Yeah.
Good ASMR.
ASMR, yes, I know. I have a better, I have a stereo mic. Now that I'm using mics where I just plug them in, I'm gonna bring my, the next level of this is I'm gonna bring my stereo ASMR mic. It's like designed for this kind of thing, and I'm gonna not talk, and I'm just gonna plug it in, and I'm just gonna let it pick up everything in the area. And I'll switch mics on you, you know what I mean?
What is ASMR?
ASMR is that thing where people make noises and visual things to make you calm down. They're like, it can be anything from a woman licking a microphone to shaped like an ear to something that's just pleasant to look at.
Wait, that a good idea. ASMR in nature is next level.
Oh, I know.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yes, yes. That's the actual name. I didn't know. I don't think I knew that. But here's the thing. I have all this stuff to do that because one of my goals for the IRL thing is to.
This is good ASMR.
Yeah, is to do nature ASMR.
Nice.
I live in, and we're moving to the mountains. You think this is an urban area in North Carolina? You should see the mountains compared to this. It's insane how beautiful it is. And if I take my ASMR mic, which I bought it already. If I take my ASMR mic, the problem is I can't talk like this. If we use ASMR mic, I have to whisper. I'll have to whisper because otherwise I'll blow your ears out. It'll be too loud.
I feel lucky of this stream today. What a good vibe.
Well,
Asheville is the best. Yeah, finally. Lol. Turned of.
Yeah.
Chat.
Yep. we're gonna but just the sound of like water. Like what I wanted, my goal is to have find a babbling brook, you know, and just put the ASMR mic over the brook in stereo. And then the thing that's cool about that is I can do it all live, but I can also just take the videos and then put those on YouTube. So that people like wanna. My wife and I are addicted to the ASMR videos. You know, we'll put like fake 3D, you know, coffee houses and stuff like that. That's what if you're really rich, you have like a houseboat.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. And now my feet are all refreshed.
Those recordings might go well with the ASCII Fishy's laughing face.
Exactly.
Put on YouTube.
That's true, I get the ASCII Fishies. You know, what I would like to do is instead of having that, if I got enough ASMR clips, one of the things I'm thinking of doing is having that music on.
Good idea.
But then rotating through ASMR clips, like the really good ones, you know? So people could be on the stream and they could chat and they can calm down. I mean, God knows you need to calm down when you code, right? Sometimes you need to get amped up. Other times you need to...
Good morning, you filthy nerds.
I am a nerd for sure. Nerd and proud. Casual and proud, nerd and proud. I wish I could get the 4K.
Oh.
I wish you guys could see it in 4K so you could see like the bugs and stuff in the air. Like the fireflies. I regret that y'all can't see the fireflies. They're so gorgeous. The fireflies in 3D. I gotta figure out some way to, you know, in 5 years I'll be taking it up a notch every year, right? I'm gonna be 3D streaming in 4K someday. So, hi. That's the neighbor going to get her mail. She's either getting mail or taking mail.
But how will we
See it?
have 3D 4K?
I don't know. That's another reason I don't do it. So many people
home.
don't have that stuff, yeah. You have to have the rig to do it. You'd have to have the rig to do it, and that's why I'm not doing it. That's the same reason I stream at 1080p. Because I don't want to force people who don't have that, you know. I'd rather make... let's be real. It's actually more about the audio. Would you agree with that? To me, it's been more about the smell and the audio. I wish we could do smell. That would be great. And the audio. And you can do really crazy good audio.
Shoot perfect this high-end HD.
Yeah. But more importantly, even if I
Smell.
had bad stream, if I were able to get really, really high quality audio, like stereo audio of nature, that's really what does it to me. Because the rest you can kind of imagine, right? I look relatively normal now because my hands are free. So
Yeah, audio headphones.
yeah. When people watch
The
me,
video quality is okay. The sound is perfect. Ha ha ha.
lol,
For 30 euros.
yeah, 30 euros to get headphones, yeah. I'd have to change my mic right now. The mic is a mono mic. I switch it between a mono and a stereo mic because it annoys me when IRL streamers talk into the left ear the whole entire time because they don't have a mono mic. I mean, and they do it because they want to capture the whole ambiance of the place, but at the cost of, so if you're, in my opinion, I mean, the sound engineering is the thing I like the most of all in all of this. And the sound engineering boils down to, you're either talking or you're having an ASMR experience. You can kind of switch back and forth between both, but I actually figured out The reason I didn't put my microphone, like, you know,
Joe, I wish I had studied programming engineering earlier.
yeah,
It also seems the most complicated as well.
it's complicated, but it's something that you can pick up anytime eventually. It just takes time. Most engineering and operations is not as complicated as you would think. It is. It's not simple, but
He thinks something and shotguns to the answer. Isn't Antley?
yeah,
I am 20.
yeah. Yeah, you got plenty of time if you're 20. One mic, unplug one mic and plug the other one in. That's it. It's so easy. So
And play
I could get
with
the
it.
I could get the other mic and I could bring it
Doing
next
tricks.
time and then plug it in and see what happens.
Having fun.
Yeah. There's a lot more gnats out. You guys know what gnats are? Gnats. These little tiny flies. I think a lot of them aren't even gnats. We call them all gnats. And they get in your face and stuff. This is definitely the time to do this walk. If I waited until noon, it would be way too hot.
I hate gnats, especially when they swarm like that.
Yeah. You gotta take a bicycle or motorcycle through them. Oh my God.
No idea what gnat means.
Gnat.
Also, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, gnats are small flies that group together.
They all mention because they are so beautiful when caught up close. Disgusting pesky.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've swallowed one or had one go up my nose. Because I've been a triathlete and a cyclist most of my life, and so I've motorcycled in Tucson. So you get them in your face all the time. You learn real quick what happens if you don't wear glasses. Like Tom Cruise on that Maverick
Yeah,
thing.
we gnats are horrible. We get them here also. They can spread a lot of viruses, etc.
Can they? I didn't even think about that. I didn't think they could pass them. No roosters right now, though. We were doing this at dawn the other day, and the roosters were like off the chain. It's a cricket.
Oh, shit.
I've been wondering what to do with bits. I'm not really a. Is it true? Are channel point? I don't know. Channel points are different than bits, right? Bits you have to buy. Channel points build up by being in the channel, right? I don't want to force people to pay money to do anything on my stream ever. I want to allow them to pay if they wish to help me out, but I think having channel points, which you get just for being here, allow people to do TTS, would allow the stream to grow. It is, that's how it works. I think that would allow the stream to grow. Because right now, if I put on unlimited TTS, it'll just get crazy. And I think it, actually Tonify was here the other day and they were saying that they didn't want, like, oh good. And that was weird. Some sort of network problem. Yeah, network problems are annoying as hell. I've got to look into my networking a little bit better. Yeah, something went wrong with the network. It might have just been a hole. We do have kind of a hole right there. Yeah, because we're like backing it up in big time right now. Yeah, it's a pretty big hole right there. Why does he keep redoing it? There's a little bit of a sway here when I walk. I need to like tighten that down somehow. Hey, how's it going, Retrotech? Hey, pup. Roof. That dog is in great shape, man. Always running around. Just reminds you what it takes to stay healthy, I guess. That Fox Docs guy. That's our friends from Fox Docs. Brody, I think it is. Y'all remember that? Remember the Fox Docs guys? Ooh, dead snake on the road. Espresso. Wow. IP to something static. Yeah, you can set the IP to static. To do that, you probably have to, if you're going to use DHCP, then if you want to do your VM, if you know you're going to be on the same network, it's probably better to do a DHCP lease and then do a DHCP reserved instead of static. And then every time you're on that network, you'll have the same IP. Because you don't know, you don't want to make it static, because if you do, it won't change it. And you can't adjust the changing. You need to figure out your router. If you go under advanced settings on your router and you click on LAN, it'll usually have it. So that's how you do that, Garthfield. Yeah, you go into advanced settings, you go look for DHCP and look for reserved IP for hosts. And if you're already logged in, then it will do it. Usually the IP of your router, by the way, the web address is whatever your IP address is, .1 at the end, with .1. If you go there, you can connect to it, and you can change the IP to, I mean, you can go in and make you can even give your thing a name a lot of times, and you can refer to it by name on the network. They're doing surveying. That's cool. You see this guy up here? Yeah, he's doing surveying. I wonder if he's surveying a lot for our telephone or something. I think that's a job I could get into, actually. Red trims. Yeah. Land for sale. 12 acres. Wonder how much. Washington State, yeah, I lived there. I lived in Vancouver. I lived in Vancouver, Oregon, which was right next to Washington. You can visit. We're gonna have an RWX Con here too. When I say RWX Con, I mean a bunch of people in a pub someplace. I'm gonna put it on the calendar. It might be around Christmas time. I'm going to do a US RWX Con, and we do a European RWX Con every other year. And all we do is just get together and have drinks and talk about crazy shit or whatever. Yeah. Washington State is really beautiful. I love it. My parents lived in Redmond for a long time. In that Tri-City, and then yeah, my dad worked in the nuclear cleanup in rural Washington, out on the border with Oregon. Pretty amazing. Hey, good morning. Snuggleuppagus. Good morning. Beautiful morning. Walk is about done. I've only got about 10 minutes left on this one. I probably will go for another walk later today because I love it so much. I mean, you know, I would rather go without food and be able to go on more walks and pay for the bandwidth than buy food. Is that bad? Seriously, if I had to like buy another, you know, up my bandwidth or whatever. I like it because when you do the prepaid, you just have to pay if you run out. If you run out, then you just buy more. If you run out before your month's up. But if you're not running out before your time is up, I don't know how that works actually. I wonder if it's a 30 days no matter what or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's like if you're within a certain time frame or something. I really don't know. I need to go back and have a fruit smoothie. That's what I need. I need to make me a fruit smoothie. I might make one. Tanifa, how are you? You could have wasted this. It is a pretty nice looking day. How's it going, Mr. Yan? It is a great day today. It's a little bit hot, actually. What is it, like 10 o'clock? It's got to be 90 already. It is really hot. Yeah, we're starting to head into the summer here. The summer in North Carolina is kind of intense because of global warming, I think. It is. It's really intense. North Carolina is slowly turning into a subtropical zone because of all the humidity. It's kind of weird because the plant life is still kind of evergreen foresty, but it's a swamp. I swear, it feels like a swamp all the time. Like right now. No, Jess. Oh, it warms my heart to hear someone else discover the same things for themselves, independently. I hate async await. I hate it. I'm like, really? The whole premise of it is just so screwed up. It's a horrible design pattern. It's a horrible design pattern. It's been forced on people because of the way that the code works. It's totally horrible. I hate it. There. There's enough for me on that. We cleaned a facility. Yeah. 3 fishies in the lake. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, there was a nuclear cleanup. Yep. And they found all kinds of shit in the river. In fact, they never fully disclosed how fucked up the nuclear contamination in the river is. They never really did, but they did. They found deformed fishes and stuff in Mount Hood. And they never told anybody. My dad was like, you're not supposed to tell anybody, but this is what I know. By the way, it was Bechtel, the same people that cleaned up 3 Mile Island. Or should I say, didn't clean up 3 Mile Island. And that's who they worked for. Yeah. Yes. Did they add a new syntax for it? They added then finally? Interesting. I think when then programming is a good way to think of it. When this, then that. Yeah. I hope they simplify that, but I don't know. For the people who still have to use it, including me, I'm gonna have to use it because I gotta make a web app. I'm gonna make a web app to do my Cellcast and stuff eventually. Eventually I'm gonna do that. When I'm out gallivanting around. I told you guys before, I like to code and stuff, but I don't like it as much as being outside. If you gave me the choice to work on the next internet or to go to the beach and hang out for a week, I'll take the beach every time. That's just how I'm coded. I like to code, but I don't like to get stuff out of code. I don't know, it makes me a very unpopular coder. I mean, you know, I'm the kind of guy who wishes I could snap my fingers and say, I want my idea to just happen. Someday it might happen. Like, I want this, you know. If and go to, exactly. Make an internet from a keg. I know, make keg. That's my dream. I'm working towards it very slowly but surely. Yep. As of this moment, as of right now, I can live anywhere in my Subaru and stream and work at the same time. I'm going to start slowly practicing this. The first practice stream will probably be in July. And I'm actually going to take a week. I'm going to rent a KOA near Asheville or in Spruce Pine, where we're moving. I'm going to work and stream on location from there. And that's why I started, I don't know if you saw, but I switched my whole schedule over because I need to start scheduling these events throughout the year so people can know when they're coming. And I can know when they're coming. I tell my wife about it. So, yeah, this year, for at least 1 week, if not one weekend, maybe we'll start with the weekend, I'm going to start streaming from my car. I've been talking about this for almost a year now. I'm going to start doing it. I mean, I need to work at it. Yeah, we're going to go to the beach too. You choose the beach too? Yeah. Seriously, I would rather code for 48 hours straight if it meant I could spend an entire week at the beach. This is also why I like to stream and do IRL stuff when there's light outside. Because I can code at night when it's dark and everybody's asleep. As long as I'm awake, you know? I mean, you know, I've given up a significant amount of money by working remote and working for tech systems instead of working directly for a company. I make crazy ass money. I make money, it makes me feel like I'm filthy rich. But I still recognize that because I've made a sacrifice. I've made a sacrifice in money for lifestyle. I have a job that, you know, there are deadlines, but they're not intense, you're gonna die if you don't make it deadlines. And there's a looser schedule, even though there is a schedule, which allows, you know, flexibility to go outside during the day as well as code, as long as you don't miss meetings and stuff and you meet your deliverables and you're available on call. I actually keep the monitors, you know, when I go in, I check my dashboards. You don't see it because obviously, you know, it's work, but I keep the dashboards up and I'm like, okay, where's our systems? Where are they at? And we have automated paging and stuff when things go down. So I really have kind of chosen this life for the flexibility, and that's why I like it. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. Oh, how's it going? Aniaski, Anya. Life is short, use it wisely, and when you're in your 50s, you just get a reminder of that even more, right? It's like, you know, oh God, big old spider web in the air. My wife said she was going to be on. I'm going to guess she's on the treadmill or doing yoga right now. She doesn't like to go out to walk. Too hot, she says.